Finally, completing the SPAR or SPAR key to arising. Let us all rally others vigorously. I heard Maduka David say that in today's world, if you are not networking, you are not working. So send texts, emails, make phone calls, post supporting statements on your Facebook page, Twitter, and other places. Our campaign has been tagged True Glory 2012. Make your own banner or flag, just write on it True Glory 2012. Vote ATEI David Beredugo, NCP. Hang them on your gate, your wall, your car, office, anywhere that others can see. Every single day, reach out to a few persons. Now, some will say there isn't enough time. No, no, no. We have more than enough time. In the days when Azikiwe and other heroes passed, got us independence, it will take at least 48 hours for any message, spoken or written or in any form, to get from, say, Lagos to my village in Bayelsa. Now, it will take at least 3 weeks to send a message from London to Bayelsa. But today, from London or Lagos, a message can be sent to the remotest village in the next 5 minutes. So whatever they could accomplish in 3 years, we can do so in 3 weeks. That is why, for instance, from January 11, 2011 to February 11, 2011, 2 national governments were brought down in Tunisia and Egypt. No prior preparation, just spontaneous reaction and massive rallying of one another. 1 month, 2 governments had been brought down. That sensation has been tagged the Arab Spring. Let's start a new spring, a non-violent, peaceful, and democratic one that raises new standards of good governance and enthrones genuine government by the people, of the people, and for the people. Let us arise. Now, please let me address some specific groups, beginning with Nigerians in the diaspora. Through all ages, persons in the diaspora have contributed significantly to the liberation or elevation of their societies. Moses, Nehemiah, Jephthah, Joseph are classic biblical cases. In contemporary times, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Kwame Nkrumah, and most of those that championed the decolonization of Africa conceived or hatched those movements in the diaspora. After decolonization, it is now time for decabalization. It is time for socio-economic transformation. It is time for Africans in the diaspora to arise to the challenge of the moment. Let us begin with this Bayelsa election as a small pilot project. It is time for all of us to pick up our phones and talk to some relatives back home, to send emails, start fora on the internet, or internet radio stations, or any other possibilities of today's information age. Also, I thank you immensely for sustaining this African spirit of being our brother's keepers by sending money regularly. But now, you can go one step further by sending $10, $50, $100 as you find convenient to raise a government that will relieve you of much of those burdens, so you can now face remittances for investment and growth, not just to sustain unemployed or poor relatives. You will find the account numbers at the end of this broadcast and on our website, trueglory.org.ng. Please wire or send via Western Union, etc. with instructions we created. The account name is United for Change. It's supposed to be a platform, not just for the Bayelsa elections, but beyond the Bayelsa elections in due course, to rally a sort of positive change across the nation. Now to Bayelsa youth. Many people have come to form the impression that Bayelsa and Niger Delta youth are lazy people who just want to feast on oil revenue for no work. Whenever Bayelsa youth had good educational opportunities, they produced bright stars. Alfred Etespiff was just a Bayelsa youth when he became governor of the Old River State at age 27. His performance in office has been unsurpassed for over 30 years, including the initiation of the East-West Road and the most magnificent building in the South-South to this day. Only Governor Amechi is now making a good effort to match Spiff's record. So the militancy we are seeing is simply the outburst of great potentials that have been frustrated for lack of quality education and jobs. As Dr. Sivogan put it, when we build things without building people, the people we have not built will turn around to destroy the things we have built. My call on our youth is this: I understand your challenges. I will build you up and give you opportunities to flourish. Don't let anyone deceive you to vote for them by bribing you with chicken change out of the billions they have stolen from money that belongs to all of us. You are worth more than 5,000 naira. Any of you can grow to become a president, chief of naval staff, international banker, or IT guru. All you need is quality education and job opportunities, not handouts and cheap bribes on election day, and then they forget you for 4 years and come again when it's another election. Vote me in as your governor. I will give you quality education, provide venture capital and business support services, microcredit and all those sort of things to enable many of you do good business, see that some of you get your fair share of the good jobs in the oil companies, and also develop sports, music and other creative fields so that those of us who have natural talents can grow in those areas. You know, Bob Marley once said, don't let them fool you or even try to school you. He also said, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Enough is enough. Vote right this time and become businessmen and world-class professionals, not political thugs that will be used and dumped after elections. To professionals across various sectors of the economy, while devotees of God have the moral fiber to bring about change, professionals have the intellectual caliber to work it out. Fortunately, there are also many professionals who are also devotees of God. This is a critical nexus where capacity and integrity connect, where we can have persons in a position to effect change as well as the disposition to push it through. If God is to ask any group of people to give an account for the state of affairs in Nigeria, I am persuaded that the foremost will be professionals, especially those who are devotees of God. Again, professionals are among those who suffer the most from bad governance. No political party feeds the people in our communities. They give them 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira t-shirts and wrappers to vote for them, and then they go away for 4 years. Those who give them money for one day cannot exercise greater influence on them than those of us who support them from month to month. It is just that we have not wielded our potent influence. Let's all get involved this time. Let's also sacrifice some little sums to fund this cause, as Americans did for Barack Obama. As I said before, what we appreciate, we should also emulate. To summarize what I will do in one sentence, as governor, I will set BAYELSA on a firm foundation and sure path of sustainable development and rapid transformation from turbulent and poor third world status to a first world status. It cannot become first world in 4 or even 8 years, but a measurably decisive transformation will have begun. On the screen, then also call any of the phone lines or email or see the website trueglory.org for this information. Now is the time to get one state right and build a template and inspiration for many more. Please remember the key to arising: speak, pray, act, and rally others. Let us get BAYELSA right in February and begin a quest for true glory across Nigeria and Africa. Arise, O compatriots. Nigeria's call, obey. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Fellow BAYELSANs, listen to this. God is lifting BAYELSA. God is lifting BAYELSA. Tell me why BAYELSA state to be. Aiba BAYELSA state to me. Aziba sama BAYELSA. Aziba sama BAYELSA. God is lifting BAYELSA. God is lifting BAYELSA. Tell me why BAYELSA state to be. Aiba BAYELSA state to me. Aziba sama BAYELSA. Aziba sama BAYELSA. Izibe funi some BAYELSA. Izibe funi some BAYELSA. Izibe funi some BAYELSA. God is lifting BAYELSA. God is lifting BAYELSA. Tell me why BAYELSA state to be. Aiba BAYELSA state to me. Aziba sama BAYELSA. Izibefuni sambayelsa. Izibefuni sambayelsa. Izibefuni sambayelsa. Izibefuni sambayelsa.